Braided Frog and Reaper. Happy New Year, guys. Sorry, 1 second here. 1 second. I'm a little disorganized today, so I apologize. The necklace is cool. Thank you. I'm still wearing it. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry to be so rude. Okay, got some water. Happy New Year, guys. How were your New Year's, I don't know, celebrations, holidays? Whew, okay. Antlers on because Christmas is not over. Ethiopian/Orthodox Christmas is on Wednesday. So I still gotta celebrate Christmas. Rich is here. Also, oh my goodness, sorry. Rolling in here a little bit late. I'm gonna grab a notepad real quick. 1 second. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my planner because I want to make sure. I need to upload, I think, at least 2 more member emojis for you guys. I've got limited bandwidth and it's only gonna last me a certain amount of time that I can give you guys more member emojis. So I wanna make sure to get that on the docket. New, oh shoot, that's me. New member emojis. All right, Happy New Year. Rich, I see that you updated your profile picture, Rich. I'm guessing, is that a hockey team? I didn't recognize it. Happy Monday to you, Lisa. Braulio Neto is here. All right, we got Dan. Happy New Year, everybody. Jesus David Gonzalez. Hello, Jesus. Yava's in the house. Hello. Ergo Video Oasis. I tried some of that sparkling water. It blew up in the refrigerator. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Kirby is here. Happy New Year. Red Wings. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Philadelphia Flyers. Gotcha. Let's see. I need to give you guys a trivia question. So I watched a movie over the weekend that was so amazing. Let me come up with a quiz for you. Okay. Okay. Coming up with options. We got Mego, hello. Dan says always Christmas at Hannah's. So I'm wearing Christmas stuff because Orthodox Christmas is in 2 days. Dang it. Oh, I meant to make a trivia question for you guys and I'm having to think on the spot here. Is this a movie? Okay. Let's see, Rich or Ole Miss. James Terry, thank you so much. Yes, I had to wear a blazer for work today, so that is why I'm wearing a blazer. Okay, here's a list for you. Making it now. Okay. So, guess poll number 1 is a movie question, guys. Poll number 1. Guess which amazing Netflix movie I watched this weekend. Was it Under the Shadow, Glass Onion, Hitman, or Frankenstein? All right, I'm not a lefty. Carl Hines. Yeah, I wish I was a lefty. I am not a lefty. This is my right hand. You're seeing a mirror reverse image. Stakes is high. Happy New Year. How are you? The Christmas movie of all time is Home Alone. Also, I think there might be is there an NFL game tonight? I want to check. All right. Sorry, got an update from a friend. Jonathan, thank you, Carl Hines. Oh, there's not an NFL game tonight? There's no Monday Night Football? No. Are we sure? Dang. That's so sad. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Okay, well, never mind. Stakes is high. Wait, we're way past Christmas. No, we are not. So not for everybody. My family celebrates both Christmases. There's Western Christmas on December 25th, and then there's Orthodox Christmas on January 7th. And my dad is Orthodox, Ethiopian Orthodox Christian, and their calendar is different. Same with Russia, same with Ukraine, Eastern Europe, parts of Egypt, Greece, Balkan states. Anywhere where there's a Christian, Orthodox Christian group, like they're gonna be celebrating Christmas on a different day than December 25th. So there is in fact a Christmas this week. Millions of people celebrate it. Is that a plug at the top of the phone? A plug at the top of the phone? Oh, like on here? I'm not sure, Kirby. All 6 playoff matchups are set. Packers at Bears Saturday night. Brandon Preacher Green, what did you do on New Year's Day? So you are a member, Brandon. So I posted a members only short of my New Year's vacation up north. I went for a run. I played a lot of cards, ate some good food. What else did I do? Just hung out at my uncle's place. I totally forgot about the Orthodox calendar. No, you're good. I mean, if you're in the Western world, Christmas is December 25th. But if you're in certain countries or certain communities where the Orthodox calendar is observed, then Christmas is in January, not in December. Jonathan, yeah, I know, no more football. So disappointing. Jalen says, Happy New Year, Hannah. I hope 2026 is great for you. Thank you, you too. I am excited about 2026. I feel like there's lots of stuff I want to get done, but I also want to embrace a slower pace, a more sustainable pace, more enjoyment out of life. I would say for the last 2 years, it's been like just hustle, 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 go all the time. And it's nice when you look back and see the growth, but I think I could have enjoyed my time more when I was working really hard. So one of my big goals for 2026, it's not really a measurable goal, but I will be able to measure it by the time this year is up. And that is to, also I'm realizing I didn't put in my second earring. I want to work hard, but make such an effort to enjoy as much of it as I possibly can and take more breaks, take more time off, schedule in rest time and treat it like true rest time. Don't be half in, half out. Yeah. So I'm excited for 2026. So far, so good. Oh, Rich for super chat. That's so true. Amazing. Yes. Thank you so much, Rich. First super chat of 2026. Dang. I love that, Rich. Thank you very much. And happy 2026. I keep writing 2025, guys. I haven't fully adjusted. All right. I so appreciate that. You too, Roger Hess. Let me make sure to get my dono tracker out. Donos. Steaks Aside says, I love saying the word Aberdeen. I think it's such a pretty name too. Since it's an opportunity to practice the Scottish accent. Aberdeen. I don't know how a Scot would say it. Sandra is here. Jesus David Gonzalez. How can I steal such a precious garment? Are you talking about the earrings? There's no way you can take this from me, but you can order these Jingle Bell earrings on Amazon if you're interested. I'm also, okay, you guys, I was just hanging out with my sister and we were talking about merch and things we're working on for 2026. And I so want to make at least one merch item for you guys to purchase if you wish. And I haven't decided what that's gonna be, but I have ideas. And yeah, I would love, even if it was just the simplest thing, but I would love to make some kind of merch item that you guys could buy if you wanted to. Sanra, Kaylin, Happy New Year. How was your New Year? I need to get more happy poops, says Kirby. I love that. All right, so Rich, I got you on here. Amazing. And then Roger Hess sent all of the floating hearts. Thank you, Roger Hess. Boom. All right. Kirby, Raymond Church, Happy New Year. Gerald Romanov, may 2026 bring global peace. We'll see. It's off to a pretty eventful start. That's all I'm really gonna say. Andrew, yeah, we are back. It's, this is my first live stream in 2026, and I'm excited for just another great year on YouTube. I love YouTube so much, and I love this community. I love the live streams, and you guys, I know this seems a bit early to be thinking like this, but I was thinking about the timing of my next 24-hour live stream, because a lot of you were asking after I did the Christmas one, when will I do my next 24-hour live stream? And I feel like I want it to be end of March, early April sometime. Not sure. Rich. Ooh, second super chat of 2026. There you go. I love this. Heart screenshot. Gotcha. Amazing. Kirby sent the happy poop from Bertha. How is Bertha doing, Kirby? And Kirby sent another happy poop. Amazing. Let's see. Raymond Church, Chief the Medicine Man. Hello. Yes. Hey, everybody. If you're a member of the channel, and so many of you are in green because you were gifted a membership by Pavlo Fedorov last month, please go check out the members only short. Only members can see it. I posted about a 3-minute short giving you the highlight clips of my North Shore New Year's trip that I just got back from yesterday. 404 Pyro, Andrew, I hope you enjoyed your break from the holiday streams. Yes, it was such a good break. I slept so much. I played tons of cards, ate lots of good food, watched several movies. One of them is in the trivia question. Yeah, it was a really good break. Honestly, I didn't feel burned out from the, what did I call it? Live Miss? Yeah, 30, I was gonna say the 25 days of Live Miss, but it was the whole month. I didn't get to the end and feel like I was just ready to fall over dead tired. I felt like I had the energy reserved to carry through the entire month. Also, let me reply to this. Thank you again, Rich. I'm gonna run out of time. I don't want to miss it. The window. Dono Goat. Jesus David Gonzalez, I want to be your hero. Okay. Joseph Molina, Kirby, thank you. Raymond, we all love your live streams. I love these too. And I was going back and forth, you know, at different points in 2025 about, should I keep the live stream schedule the same? Should I cut back? Should I add more days? What should I do? And I was like, you know, I like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule. It works well for me. It works well with the days where I try to run during the week versus do other forms of exercise. I work a hybrid job where I'm commuting some of the days and working from home some of the days. So I feel like just 2025 was kind of like, okay, let's just do this live stream thing and figure out what time works well, what days of the week work well, and kind of maybe modify if needed at the end of 2025. And now heading into last month when I was thinking about what do I want to do on YouTube and what should my schedule be, I was like, I'm going to keep the live stream schedule that I've got, and then I will take Rich, you're making me laugh. Yeah, I feel like I kind of reflected on my schedule from 2025 and I was like, I can definitely do my 4 nights of live streaming and then throw in some Saturday live streams as well. Rich is the Dono Goat. OMG. Rich, you are the Dono Goat. Thank you so much. And Kirby with the happy poop. Love it. Once again. Woohoo. Gotta find a goat emoji before it times me out. Got it. I think, yes, there we go. All right, Kaylin says, I will be spending time with my sister this weekend because she will be leaving Sunday. Okay, right, because she's got, I'm guessing she's going back to school from winter break. Hi, Rich Balajit. Dang, oh, Allie. Oh no, Allie, I'm sorry. My grandma just started hospice Wednesday. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I can't speak from experience. I've never been in this situation before. But if I were in your shoes, like if my grandma had been, was starting her hospice care, I think I would try, you know, I would try to get over to the hospice care facility as much as I could. I know there's different timelines for hospice care. I don't know what her situation is, but I'm sorry to hear that. That's really, really tough. My uncle who I was visiting up north just this past weekend, he was a career hospice nurse. And so I know some of what goes on with hospice care just because of his career. It's tough, but I hope you're able to spend a lot of time with your grandma when she's in hospice, now that she's in hospice. All right, Jose Gonzalez from Seattle, Washington, USA Navy. Yes, my favorite branch of the US military. And that's only because in my family, of the veterans in my family, Navy is the most represented branch. I also think the high seas are just super cool, and I would love to sail around the globe at one point in my life in the future. But yes, go Navy, and thank you for your service, Jose. James Terry is saying, take your time with the 24-hour live stream. It's a lot on content creators. This is true, James Terry. James, I know who you are. This is true, James. Yes, my thinking for the 24-hour live streams, I think at some point someone was like, would you do one every month? Would you do one every 2 months? And I was like, no and no. I really love them, and both times I've done a 24-hour stream, I really enjoyed them. Yes, it's tiring, but like what I did both times was I made sure to have the following day completely off of work and just get all the sleep that I needed to recover. I also plan a lot for them so that by the time I get to the 24-hour live stream, I've made a whole schedule for myself and planned for food, planned for hydration, activities, movies, etc. So yes, I hear you, James. In terms of the 24-hour streams that I'm thinking of doing this year, I would love, love, love to do a spring, it's like spring has sprung, something like that, spring themed 24-hour live stream. Yabba Dabba Doo gave me such a great idea for the Halloween. I want to do a Halloween 24-hour live stream this year, and I would call it the 24 hours later live stream. And then I kind of want to do a Christmas one, but the only thing with that is I think the quick turnaround time doing a 24-hour live stream for Halloween and a 24-hour live stream for Christmas, those are kind of close together. So I don't know. Minimum of 2 24-hour live streams I want to do this year, maybe 3. We'll see. Dan says, like and subscribe, everyone. Super chats and stickers are welcome. Yes, thank you, Dan. Tommy Brown Jr., 2026 is going to be epic. I have, and again, I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm gonna knock on wood. My wooden cutting board, my bamboo cutting board. But I'm very optimistic for 2026 because the thing is, looking back on, I would say particularly 2024 and 2025, I just blasted, like rocket ship blasted into each of those years, full speed, firing on all cylinders, but it was so gung-ho out the gate that I inevitably burned myself out both years. Like I hit a wall. Oof. Actually, I'm convinced that I worked so hard and burned myself out so bad in 2024 for like the first few months that I actually ended up getting COVID as a result. Like I was very underslept and super exhausted, fried, and then I rolled into a mega wedding, and it's like, okay, you can't prove anything happened, but it's like I was wearing myself down and working so hard that I think I set myself up, unfortunately, very well to get super sick. So that happened in 2024. And then similarly, I'm positive I got COVID last year because it was just all the symptoms, terrible burning razor blade throat, lost my sense of smell, lost my sense of taste. I was down for like 2 full weeks, felt like a dead person who was barely alive. So I'm like, okay, lessons learned from the last 2 years. Working hard is great. It's really exciting to make growth and chase your goals, but I feel like there's a sustainable way to do that and a not so sustainable way to do that. And so I'm trying to have sustainable growth and routine this year, where it's like not coming out the gate as fast, heading, into January now. Still have my goals, still excited to work toward them, but it's just like, listen to my body. If I'm feeling extra tired, it's like, should I just push through my exhaustion and do that workout, or should I just take a nap? The nap is gonna win every time. It's like, I'm gonna recover sleep, make sure to stay healthy as much as I possibly can, and just don't work myself into burnout and sickness, because it's exhausting and it's just not fun. Kaylin, R. Dinesh Kumar, I see you. Kaylin says, I will be spending time with my sister. Okay, saw that one. Amir Lali. Andrew says, eventful birthday up in Manchester. That's right, Andrew. Happy belated birthday, everybody. Andrew had a birthday yesterday. It was yesterday for me. I'm realizing you're already on January 6th where you're located, I'm assuming, Andrew, assuming you're in London. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much for reminding me, Andrew. I hope it was fantastic. Hannah, I absolutely hate today. Sorry to hear that, Allie. I will admit, I mean, there have been plenty of days in my life where I'm just like, man, I'm not about today. Like, everything is so boring. I'm sad about this. Whatever it is, but it's just like, just make it through the day and then hope for a better tomorrow. I feel like that's my mindset whenever I'm having a crap day. Mr. Fulton Mraz, hello. Very exciting. Herasmes is here. All right. Your fave mix. Crazy you stay up all 24 hours. Yes, I do. But it's very, very doable if you plan for a 24-hour live stream. I promise. It just takes a lot of planning, and then, do the 24-hour live streams where you have like a 3-day weekend and you can just sleep the final day. SM, my gingerbread house is still standing. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. And I was not about to just stop doing all the Christmas activities or take down my Christmas stuff, because Orthodox Christmas is on Wednesday this week. So I didn't want to just completely blow that one off just because December 25th went by. Trevor, thank you very much, Trevor. Welcome to the live. All right. Let's see. 24 hours, Trevor, Josh Letterman. Hello. Victor Manuel Villa. Happy birthday, Andrew Savini. Yes, Gretchen. Thank you, very kind. It was great fun. I took today off to recover. Andrew, this is how I do my birthdays. So for those of you who don't know, I work a 9-to-5 job, and I also do YouTube. And for my 9-to-5 job for years now, I mean, I've been in the workforce for about a decade now, post-college, and most of the past 10 years that I've worked a 9-to-5, I've taken my birthday as a PTO day, as a day off, if it falls Monday through Friday, or I'll take a 3-day weekend if my birthday lands on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm trying to think. This year, I think my birthday is on a Sunday. So my plan for September of this year is to take Monday, September 14th off, and maybe the Friday too, so that it's, Monday, 13th, 14th, is that right? Yeah, basically I want to take at least one day and make it a 3-day weekend. 110 Solutions, Caitlin saying happy birthday to Andrew. Tommy Brown Jr., Vlogs and Paw Prints, good to see you. Happy New Year. Monique, my trip was so wonderful. Oh my gosh, it was so relaxing, and we played tons of cards, ate lots of great food, just relaxed. It was like the perfect vacation. The only way it could have been more perfect would have been to stay there maybe a day or two longer, but I had work today, so I had to come back. Tommy Brown Jr., the key to life is you just gotta keep going, 100%. Yes, this is totally, yes. I think you get better at the whole you just gotta keep going mentality as you get older. I feel like this has been my experience. Whenever I'm not feeling motivated, I'm having not a great day for whatever reason, I have some kind of challenge or setback, it's like, well, I could just sit around and be upset about it and cry about it, or it's like I'm just gonna keep moving along. And you just gotta, because it's like, what else are you gonna do? Rated Frog with the Seth Rollins emoji, yes. Rated Frog says, I just checked, September 13 is Sunday this year. Okay, thank you for confirming. I thought that was true. So I would say for my birthday weekend this year, and it's weird now, I've been saying next year, talking about 2026, but this year for my birthday in 2026, I'm at least gonna take Monday the 14th of September off, and maybe also Friday, what would it be? Friday, September 11th, and make it a 4-day weekend. We'll see. I don't get a ton of PTO time. I like to save it, especially for the holiday season. So TBD, but at least a 3-day weekend is what I'm planning for my birthday. Rich says, Man United fired Ruben. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Ruben Amorim today. Who else did I see get fired? The Atlanta Falcons fired their, I think they fired their coach, was it? Leroy Veneto. Hi, Leroy. Andrew says, I found the auction book for the Klimt piece in my office. Made me think of that fantastic masterpiece your uncle made. I low-key want to go snatch it off my bed. So that's where I put that I keep wanting to say Gustav quilt. Gustav Klimt quilt. I'm going to leave it there. But I am going to be making a vlog showcasing this insane quilt that my uncle made for me. And some of you already saw it. You saw it when I went live last Wednesday on New Year's Eve. BT is here. Hi, BT. Tommy Brown Jr. I love you, Hannah. Thank you, Tommy Brown. It's great having you here as always. Rod is here. Ooh, I love this. Okay, BT is saying Argentina 2026. You guys should put, those of you who will be watching the World Cup, I feel like it should be all of you because it's such an epic event, but you guys should put in the chat which team you're rooting to win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Falcons fired their coach and general manager. Wow, 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 wow. Wesley, Monday is now. For some of us are like Andrew Sabini, already in his Tuesday. Chelsea new manager will be announced. That's, yes. It is Liam Rosen, I don't know who this person is. You should put that as a poll. Well, the thing is, it's like there's more than 4 teams that you guys could be supporting. So I can't put it as a poll, unfortunately. I would only have to pick 4 of the however many countries are going. Is it 36? BT, Kaylin, that quilt is so pretty. It is the most, I would say that already is one of my prized possessions, and it will only become more of a prized possession as time goes by. It's so beautiful. It's just, I am so obsessed with it. It's a work of art. I told my uncle too, I was like, I'm gonna try and keep it as pristine as humanly possible. And he's like, go ahead and use it. It's a quilt. Like the fabrics that they make these days are, you know, they're durable and, you know, you can wash them. But in my head, I'm like, I want this quilt. I don't want there to be any snags, stains, anything. I want it to be perfect forever. Tommy Brown says Broncos are still number 1. Is this true? Also, you guys, for those of you who watched the, what was it? It was the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers game last night. Oh, how are we feeling about that? That was, talk about coming down to the kickers. I felt so bad for, both kickers, but I was hoping that the Ravens would make it through. Very sad to watch it all end. Hey Marie, so good to see you. Happy New Year. Love you too. Thanks so much for your positivity, A. Marie. Tommy Brown says, I'm from Colorado, so I'm a Broncos fan. Nice. Oh, you know what I meant to do? And I rolled in here so late. I meant to wear a Vikings jersey because we had our last game yesterday. And it really would have been the last opportunity for me to wear my Vikings jersey. I guess I could wear it on Wednesday. Andrew, Wesley Sott's just time traveling. Clearly the ground for you all. Stroga, Big Bull Slayer, hello. Glad to see you in green. Joski, one missed field goal can ruin a kicker's mind for the rest of his career. I was shocked when they were saying, when the, what's his face? It wasn't Loop. It was the other guy on the, it was on the Steelers where he missed his extra point, which put the Steelers only 2 points ahead of the Ravens, which put the Ravens in a position to kick a field goal to win. And they were saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers kicker who missed his extra point to make it, I forget what it would have been, but 3 points ahead of the Ravens. They were like, this guy has only missed one kick in the last 4 years. And then he misses this one that was so critical for them, at least ending in a tie after regulation time. And he missed, it was a weird one too, because he kicked it and it looked like it was going straight and then it just had a wicked curl on it and then it just swerved to the right and missed going in the posts. And I remember I was like, oh my God, watch the Ravens go and win this. And then there was this amazing play by the Ravens on 4th down. I think Lamar Jackson threw it to Flowers. And I was like, the commentators were like, this is it. Their season comes down to this one play on 4th down. And they had, I don't know, 30 seconds left. And they make the 4th down. They get into field goal range. And then their kicker misses. I was like, dude, this is such a dramatic game. There have been a lot of very dramatic games this year. No from Nampa, thank you. All right, Rich, yes, Vikings helmets, woo! A. Marie says, I upgraded and got a new Keurig and coffee maker. I'm upping my coffee game. I love this. I'm a coffee fiend, so I approve of this. Andre Carter, good to see you. Happy New Year. Matthew Carmona, user, hello, I'm doing good. User RN6. Rob Fay, how's life in Arizona? Chris Boswell, oh, was he the kicker on the, what are they called? Chris Boswell on the Steelers, jeez. Yes, oh, there he is, oh my gosh. Oh, that was so stressful. OMG. I know, I was thinking like, man, he is gonna be haunted by that kick for so long if they lose this, which it looked like they were gonna lose it once the Ravens got in position to kick a field goal. And then the fact that the Ravens kicker missed was like, oh my goodness, wow. Andrew says, born in London to Italian parents, my World Cups are always England and Italy. However, if they verse each other, then I'm Italy all the way. Andiamo. Okay, I like that. That makes sense. Very exciting. Kirby says they always jinx it. Are you talking the commentators or the kickers themselves? Wesley, Joski, I can't imagine how much pressure. I know, honestly, I was thinking about this where it's like, yes, they're professionals, but to be honest, most of the kicks that they're kicking throughout the season and throughout the years, it's like the pressure isn't on the same way it is for the playoffs. It's like, okay, if it's just like a regular season game and it's like one, most of their kicks are taken during a regular season game, and two, some of the kicks that they're making, it's not going to be a make or break point or 3 points that they're scoring. Like, it's more than a one score game, but it's like if it's coming down to the wire and it's like playoffs are on the line, it is a one score game, time's running out, I just imagine they're starting to get into their heads when they're getting ready to make the kick. Wes says, how about them Seahawks? I love the Seahawks so much. No from Nampa says, you're welcome, senorita. Thank you. Kirby, yes, the commentators. I know when they start like breaking out the stats where it's like, and now we've got the, whatever they call them, like the field kicking division or whatever. It's like, and these guys are coming out onto the field, and very reliable kicker. He's only missed one field goal kick in the last X number of games or years. And I'm like, man, part of me doesn't want to hear this because it does feel like they're getting jinxed. Is that Hannah in a reindeer headband? Indeed, Chris. Yes, I wore these antlers all of December, and I will be wearing these antlers and probably this jingle bell necklace today, and then Wednesday night will be the last time I wear it until Christmas season later this year in December. And I'm wearing the Christmas stuff today and on Wednesday because there is a second Christmas that some people don't know exists. There's the there's the Orthodox Church, and it has a different calendar. And so a lot of people celebrate Christmas on January 7th. I think sometimes it can change date based on the calendar differences, but there is a Christmas this week. I don't think a lot of people know this in the United States because we celebrate the one on December 25th, but Orthodox Christmas is this week, and I am not about to just dismiss it and, put away the reindeer antlers and jingle bell necklace before it comes. Dan says, Hannah has Christmas twice a year, so I think she also celebrates Chinese New Year in February to March because she celebrates everything twice. Not quite. I mean, there's a bunch of cultural holidays, or New Year's in this case. There's Chinese New Year, there's Diwali, there's Kwanzaa, there's Hanukkah, there's Purim, there's Passover, there's Holy, I don't celebrate all of the holidays just to celebrate them, but I do like to do some themed videos and shorts on my channel if there's just St. Patrick's Day. I am part Irish, so I feel like I can celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I'm not over here celebrating every single dang holiday on the calendar because it's just I don't have time. But I don't know. I feel like I'm part Orthodox, part Lutheran, because those are the two churches that I grew up in. So I will not, I want to do both of them. And my family celebrates both of them. Fifth River Rat sent a makeup brush. Thank you. Got you on my dono list with Kirby and Roger Hess. Mr. Handsome is here. All right, what did I miss? Kirby, he hasn't thrown an interception all season, then throws an interception. Yes. I agree, Kirby. I mean, they're doing their job. They're supposed to have all these stats at the ready and make it interesting for the viewer to listen in on the game. I find the commentators super helpful because I know enough about football to follow what's going on, but the analysis is really cool, and I'm not as into the league as ultra fans are, especially people who do fantasy football. So I love the commentators, but sometimes I'm just oh my gosh, this feels like by saying this, you're gonna make them miss or make a mistake. Rocking with Cowboy, good to see you. Happy New Year. X Ghetto is here. Hello. But says World Cup team has to be Scotland. So many complaints about the cost of ticket, etc. Yes, I mean, it's gonna be expensive, but it's also the World Cup. And I say, let the market decide. Chris says, okay. BT says, we celebrate it. Nice. Behavioral Finance HQ. Ooh, that's a cool username. Behavioral finance. I'm so intrigued. The psychology of personal finance. Hello and Happy New Year. Rich is rooting for Canada, of course. Eli, good to see you, Eli. Happy New Year. How are you? She almost cussed. When did I almost cuss? I don't think I did. I say dang a lot on here. but there have been times where I almost dropped like a F-bomb. So I'm working on this for my sister. I want to get this done by Ethiopian Christmas, but I started making a pomander last week. I think it was a week ago, actually. Monday or Tuesday of last week. I started making a pomander, but I didn't have time to finish it before I went on my trip. And then I came home and it was just kind of like dried out. And I was like, it's halfway done. Do I really want to continue making this half dried out pomander? I said no. So I went and got a new orange and I decided I would just start over. Kirby, yeah, Hannah doesn't curse. I don't on the live streams. If I do, I mean, sometimes I've caught myself barely and had to censor. But yeah, if I do in videos, it will be either edited out completely or it will be bleeped. But yeah, I don't curse on here. Rich, Dan, like and subscribe everybody, and super chats and stickers are welcome. Yes, indeed. Totally optional, but very much appreciated. All right, so let's go. Pomander 2.0. And again, for those of you who haven't seen cloves, I am gonna be poking these whole cloves into this orange. And it smells so good. They almost look like little tacks. Eliana Miller, hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to the channel if you're new. So let's just get a move on. You have the wrong country, Wesley. Pablo is Argentinian, Nicolas Maduro is from Venezuela. So they are not from the same country. Ooh. Exactly, Kirby, yes. Yeah. Not the same country, not at all. I would be very surprised if, well, again, I'm not gonna give my own personal opinion on the matter, but I do like talking about current events on here, just because it's like, it's in the news, it happened, so we can talk about it. At least I don't mind talking about it on my live stream. I was gonna say, I would be really surprised if the US went and snatched the Argentinian, I don't know if it's a president that they have, but at the same time, like I was thinking to myself, I was like, I did not have the snatching of Nicolas Maduro and his wife on my 2026 bingo card. I was like, oh my gosh, wait, what? Yeah, wild news. And again, I'm not gonna weigh in on what I think, if I agree, if I disagree. Obviously, there's a lot of differing opinions on it. But I think we can all agree that it is interesting and it was a surprise. I don't know if anyone other than, you know, the Navy SEAL team and maybe select few advisors saw this one coming. I was like, holy moly, we are off to quite a start here in a very newsworthy start to 2026. All right. Spencer, hello Hannah, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I feel very refreshed. I got back from my vacation yesterday. I was up north, when I say up north, in northern Minnesota on Lake Superior, beautiful city called Duluth, and I have an uncle that lives up there, and whenever I go up there, I stay with him, and we're just like bums. We watch a lot of movies, eat a lot of food. play a lot of cards. That's the primary activity, is playing cards. And it was really fun, really relaxing. It felt good. Like, honestly, we're all night people. And like, I was waking up at like, one day I woke up at 11:30 a.m. and I was so proud of myself. I was like, this is amazing. I got so much sleep. BT is asking what happened to Pablo. I'm sure we'll see Pablo again. You guys remember Pablo because he was very active on my live streams the week of Christmas, and I think last week too. But who knows? I mean, he could be on extended vacation for the New Year's holiday. He could be otherwise busy today, but I don't think we've seen the last of Pablo. Eli is asking, are you old enough to remember the stockings at the stores that used to have oranges and apples in them? No. Whoa. I'm gonna need to relay this past my mom, because she would do most of the shopping growing up, and I wonder if she would remember. I mean, she's a boomer, so I don't know is this like regional to Texas, or I don't know if I've seen that before. Huh. Stockings with oranges and apples. I don't think I've seen that. Man of Masts. Wesley. Young Chazi. So did you get on the lake or what? No, absolutely not. No, not this time of year. Lake Superior does not freeze. It's too big. It's the biggest of the Great Lakes. So no. And also too, Lake Superior is so big that it never really gets that warm. So even in the summertime, like, I've waded in just ankle deep into Lake Superior. It is so freaking cold. It feels like you're in an ice bath, but you're about to get hypothermia in like 3 minutes. It's like painfully cold where your skin just starts to go numb. So yeah, no, I was not in Lake Superior. I was not on Lake Superior. I was around it. I saw it. I drove past it, but that's about it. Ivica, OMG, Ivica, I gotta wish you, because I know you celebrate Orthodox Christmas. Ivica, Happy New Year and Merry Orthodox Christmas. Amazing. Woohoo. Let me get all the emojis in here. So good to see you. BT is saying, I have a technical question. What is your technical question? How do you feel about action movies before I vote? I love action movies. I think they're amazing. I love the James Bond movies. I love the Mission Impossible movies. I love the Bourne, what is it? Bourne, not Ultimatum, but the Bourne, how does it go? What's the first one? But Jason Bourne. I love the Jason Bourne series. I love, what's another action series? Die Hard, those are okay. But yes, Terminator, Predator, they're all a good time. Eli coming in with a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you. Getting a screenshot. Thank you, Eli. Drone Plays, good to see you. Hassan, Network Gamer, hello. I am making a pomander where I stick cloves into an orange. That's my project for tonight. Thank you, Eli. Happy New Year. Drone Plays, I hope you had a wonderful day. I did. It was a really nice Monday. I hope you did too. Baltimore lost her. I know, Ivica. It was very sad. How old is Lamar Jackson? He's one where I would love to see him go to a Super Bowl. Oh, he's only 28. I feel like he seems older than that. Yeah. So he's still got some time, but I'm sad for him. It makes me sad to see these players where I'm like, I really feel like you should get a Super Bowl, and it's just not looking good for them. Beamer Boy, thank you. Not Gamer Chiku is here. Hello. Ivica, you're welcome. Thank you, Drone Plays. Beamer Boy sent the 100. Thank you. Drone Plays Broncos are on a winning streak. Yeah, they are. I mean, there's so many teams I have my eyes on. BT, what happens if someone bought a bunch of memberships with a stolen credit card, then chargebacks were filed? Do you have to give the money back? That's a very good question. I have no idea how that works, but I'm sure it's happened. I'm guessing that, you know, I don't know how that would be handled. I have guesses, but I don't know. Happy life, we got a mod in here. Good to see you. Happy New Year's. My aunt made me promise to watch Frankenstein. Ooh, that's interesting. Your aunt made you promise to watch Frankenstein. James Terry, no, the poll is still open. I will be leaving it open for another minute or so. Dominique, yes, the Tofu Fam is here. The Tofam? That sounds weird. Tofu Fam is here. I was gonna pull up NFL bracket for playoffs. How does this thing look? All right, so Seahawks have a bye. Wow, and the Broncos too. Nice job. Okay. I'm trying to think of another trivia question that I can ask you guys. But first, let me make sure to get Eli in my dono list real quick because I want to, give you a shout out. All right, got you. Dominique, Dan says, no, it is insured. You never have to pay back if you get paid by YouTube. Yeah, I mean, these are the sorts of things where I'm sure because I've gotten like many super chats and donos in the last year. Like one of them had to have been given, not necessarily on like a stolen credit card, but either like it could have been like a kid who got a hold of a parent's credit card or just logged into their parent's account, or I'm trying to think of scenarios where it's like the payment was not, it was either fraudulent or it shouldn't have been made in the first place. But again, yeah, I don't know. If it does happen and I get notified, it's like, okay, I'll handle it. But so far, so good. Ryder Cortez, I'm glad you like the gingerbread house. I kept it out. I'm keeping it out for the next few days because Orthodox Christmas is this week. William Lynn, Under the Shadow is correct. Lol. JP, good to see you. All right, so I am gonna close this poll. Wow, you guys were so torn. I'm looking at the percentages of the poll results. 26%, 26%, 26%, 23%. And we've got almost 100 votes in this poll. So I'm gonna close this and let you guys know the right answer. Poll question number 1. Guess which amazing Netflix movie I watched this weekend? Under the Shadow, now it's showing 25%, that's interesting. Under the Shadow got the well, no it didn't. Under the Shadow got 25%. It wasn't Under the Shadow. I don't even know what that's about, but it looked spooky. Glass Onion got 26%. It's not Glass Onion. I don't like the Knives Out movies. They've just never been for me. Hitman got 26%. No, it's not Hitman, you guys. I watched Frankenstein. It is so amazing. Was it Eli who said? Yes. Eli said, my aunt made me promise to watch Frankenstein. I had been getting ads, or I guess kind of like the scrolling ads that are just like a still image on the Netflix default idle screen for Frankenstein. And I remember thinking, I was like, I'll probably watch Frankenstein, but I don't really feel a need to watch it. And I just, nothing stood out about it to me. And then my uncle, when I was up at his place this weekend, he's like, oh yeah, like I've been meaning to watch the Frankenstein movie. We could watch that. And I was like, I guess. And then I watched it and I was blown away. That has gotta be like top, it might be like top 5 movies for me of all time. It's visually beautiful. I love Guillermo del Toro. The actors are phenomenal. The costume design is phenomenal. It's really long. It's 2.5 hours long, but I loved every second of it. Actors, everything, so on point. A visual feast. I love the story of Frankenstein. I had to read it in high school, and I remember liking it. And it was fun to revisit Frankenstein because I couldn't remember all the details about the story. Also, fun fact, I feel like part of me wants to make a tradition of watching Frankenstein on New Year's or around New Year's because Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein, published Frankenstein on New Year's Day. So it's like, it was perfect for the weekend too, because it's like, this book was published on New Year's Day. You guys, check it out. So good. And I don't know if it, I can't tell if it got all the hype it deserved, but man, I mean, it is gruesome. It's violent at times, doesn't feel overly violent, but you're like, ooh, that was a bit visually disturbing to see. But it's got lots of great actors. It has Tywin Lannister. The actor's name is Charles Dance, but the guy who played Tywin Lannister, King of Casterly Rock, Lord of Casterly Rock in Game of Thrones, love. It had the actor who plays Filch from the Harry Potter movies as a very sweet character. It had Oscar Isaac, who I've seen in the Star Wars episodes like 7 through 9 movies. And then I didn't know, it was the first time I had seen Jacob Elordi. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he played Frankenstein's creature. And then Mia Goth played Elizabeth, who was kind of like semi-love interest of the Frankenstein creature. But like, it's so good. 10 out of 10, would watch that right now. Like, it's so good. So check it out. Yaba says, Hannah, do you still have an interest in The Traitors? Oh yes. Oh yes. I am watching The Traitors. It starts on Peacock on the 8th of January, but check to see if I'm right. I know it starts this week. My sister and I were just talking about this actually. William Lynn, Cody Brown, Chief the Medicine Man, so Frankenstein. Okay, yes, check it out. It's on Netflix. I'm sure you can rent it on Amazon or another platform. I didn't know really what to expect going into it. I've loved all of Guillermo del Toro's movies. He has like a very distinct style. I think it's like haunting, very artistic, spooky, sad, visually captivating. I mean, for me, the most like iconic of his movies is in Pan's Labyrinth, where the pale man has the eyeballs on the palms and is like this. Like that's, I feel like he's visually such a wonderful director. Like his movies look so cool. So yes, check it out, guys. James says, I was going to guess Frankenstein and went with the Glass Onions at the last minute. Oh, you should have gone with your gut, James. Dan, yep, it's never, my For my poll questions, it's never, ever, ever the first answer, which I think I listed under the shadow as the first one. Blah blah is here. Enterprise, welcome back. I remember you. Happy New Year. Frankenstein, Mel Brooks, LOL. I'm so confused. Dan, I watched Avatar 3 in the cinema. Very nice. Finally, you don't have to put on glasses for all the effects. Daniel, ooh, I made an epic vegan chili and cornbread today. I love this. Nice. That sounds so good, especially this time of year. Delish. Congrats, Daniel. I gotta get you guys another trivia question. And it's gonna be NFL related, but I gotta give this some thought. One second here. What are you guys saying? Union Ash, as long as it's not the Patriots. Yeah, I'm actually looking at the NFL playoff bracket and trying to come up with options for you guys. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Mel Brooks made a movie, Frankenstein. Oh, interesting. Okay, not that one. I do love Gene Wilder, but it's not that version. So, trivia time. Poll question number 2. Let's get you guys another trivia question. This time it has to do with the NFL. Poll number 2. Guess which teams I want in the Super Bowl. All right, is it I'm running out of characters. All right. BT, Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder. Grayman is here, welcome back. Mr. W, I'm not a student, nope. Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder. I might have seen that now that I think about it. Not sure. Or Jacksonville Jags and Chicago Bears. All right, so trivia question number 2. Guess which teams I want in the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't repeat myself here. Okay. Guess away, people. I've made up my mind. I know who I want in the Super Bowl. Todd Long, hello, Happy New Year, how are you? Antonio Salazar, good to see you too. I'm just hanging out, back to work today. I was on vacation up north over the weekend, actually I drove up there last Wednesday and I got back yesterday. So it was a glorious 5-day New Year's vacation. So great. Madeline is here. Hi, Madeline. Happy New Year. Your fave girl. Thank you. Nothing too special about my outfit. I had to wear a blazer today for work, so that's what I rolled in here with. I appreciate it. David, hello, DJ David. Happy New Year. Madeline, have you been working on your push-ups? Indeed, I have been working on my push-ups. You guys, I'm up to 15. I can do 15 push-ups now. And for context, when I started training for my push-up goal of 50, I could barely do 3 push-ups. It was not many. And now I'm up to 15. So I'm very hopeful that I can get to 50 by the end of this year. Some guy says I don't watch football anymore. Dan, here we don't see that in Europe. I'm going to gamble. Okay. Ray, that's okay. Don't feel bad. Hey, Ray, I just got back from vacation yesterday and I haven't been on YouTube Live since last Wednesday. So I took a break because I was on vacation. I was like, I'm gonna get off screens, take a break from live streaming, and then come back on Monday. So you're just fine, Ray. I've been on here now for a little over an hour. You came at a great time. I'm just hanging out, working on this pomander for my sister. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, the orange essence. Arthur Lujano, thank you for the likes. Madeline says that's cool. Yeah, I am very excited about my progress with push-ups. Still have a ways to go. I can comfortably do 15, but my goal is 50 by the end of this year. But the thing is, it's like, all it takes is, it probably takes me no more than a minute and a half if I'm really going slow. But just, I have a spare 1 to 2 minutes every single day of my life. And all you have to do is just get down and start doing push-ups. We have a different football, says Dan. Yes, I do know this. I wasn't much of watching sports. I stopped, but I love playing them, says Grayman. Okay. Yeah, I used to play a lot of sports growing up. Now I don't have as much time because I work a 9-to-5 job and I also do YouTube as a second job. So that really limits the amount of time I can dedicate to other things. And playing sports doesn't make the cut, but I am a distance runner. That is my main form of exercise. Buffalo sounds nice, says Dan. Let's see, Buffalo Bills versus Seattle Seahawks has got 50% of the votes. Please vote if you haven't already, people. Vote, vote, vote. I love putting my polls together for you. Kurt, good. So good to see you. Happy New Year. I am making another pomander. This one is going to be for my sister because she wanted one. How about you, Kurt? Ray says, I wish I could do sports. I sat on an exercise ball for 3 hours yesterday because that's all I'm allowed to do. You'll get there though, Ray. I think, didn't you say February was when you'd be able to do more activity? Pesanovante. Oh wait, hold on. There's a few comments I didn't read. Grayman, how much do you run? So typically on a run I run at minimum 4 days per week. Each of those runs, I run at least 4 miles. Sometimes it's 6 or 7, 6, 7. But I would say typical run is 4 miles for me 4 times a week, if not 5. Kurt, yes, this is an orange. Grayman likes cycling more than running. Pesanovante, hi Hannah, Steelers squeaked it out by a mystery. I know, Pesanovante. I was sitting here watching that game and first I felt so bad for the Steelers kicker who missed the extra point. because I was like, oh my gosh, he never misses. He missed an extra point. Those are the easiest ones to make compared to like field goals. And then that put the Ravens in a position to win because all they needed was 3 points. And then the Ravens kicker missed it. It was, I couldn't believe it. I was like, dang, I don't know if I've seen both teams' kickers have such epic, consequential misses in the same game. So that one, it was a heartbreaker for Ravens. But I was thinking it was going to be a heartbreaker for the Steelers at home. Bill Seahawks sounds right, says William. Kurgit says, I'm peeling an orange and going to eat it. Nice. Get your vitamin C. Ooh, Ray, your birthday's in February. What day in February? I like making a note of people's birthdays. Are we officially friends, Hannah? I mean, we can be YouTube friends on here. William Lynn, Travis, hello. Good to see you, Travis. Happy New Year. Dan says, if you give me that orange, I will just eat it. Okay. Sulex, I am doing well. Yes. Happy about a new year and new goals. Yeah, so far so good. I had a really nice New Year's vacation up north in the northern part of Minnesota on Lake Superior. It was super relaxing, super lazy. I got tons of sleep, ate lots of delicious food. All right, Grayman, I am making a pomander. That's the item I'm making right here. I'm putting cloves. I'm spiking this orange with cloves, and it smells really nice. All right. Kurt, thank you. I appreciate it. I rolled in here with my work clothes. So today I had to wear a blazer and a black top and just standard trousers for work. Ray, okay, you're February 6th. Let me make sure to get this. Oh no, I crushed one of the cloves. Whoopsies. Dang it. All right, Ray. Sulex, Happy New Year. Ray is saying, February 6th is my birthday, and I think all I'm going to do is eat sushi and Korean corn dogs with a few of my friends. That sounds really fun, Ray. All right, Ray, let me get you on my birthday list. Ray is Feb 6th. So a month from tomorrow, Ray. Sulex, Kurt says, Hannah, thank you. Abdel, salut. How do you say Happy New Year in French? I don't remember. I'm sure I've heard it. I'm trying to think of how you would say it. Interesting. That's my work email. James, that's very nice of you to have a birthday list. Yeah, I like to remember people's birthdays on here. If someone makes a comment, it's like, oh, my birthday's coming up or what? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to know so that I can wish you a happy birthday and ask you how your birthday was. Sulex, just curious, your New Year's resolution, I have many. It's more goals. Like, I'm not really trying to change anything, but it's just making progress on things I've already started. So I have 3 YouTube goals. I want to reach 100K subscribers this year. I want to do at least 1 paid brand collaboration per month. And I want to do my first ever event collaboration where I collaborate to go to an event and have comped tickets as opposed to having a brand send me a product. So those are my 3 YouTube goals, resolutions. I have 2 health goals, which are like fitness and health, I guess. Fitness, let's call it 2 fitness goals. Get my front splits, right leg, left leg, and do 50 push-ups. Be able to do 50 push-ups by the end of this year, all in a row. And then holistic wellness goals would be take my vacation time seriously, where not even vacation, but like take rest time as serious rest time. Like, I'm not trying to do kind of working and then resting, but like full-fledged, like you are gonna be resting. So be better about rest, and limit my intake of processed, like refined sugars and grains, like flours, to maximum 1 day a week. The Unbothered Sun, 6 more days until basic training starts. Oh man. Best of luck, the Unbothered Sun. I hope it goes well for you. Swerton, Denver Broncos, and I don't care who else it is. All right. Dan, thank you so much. Sulex with thumbs up. Tim Shifty. Pedro with the Arsenal emojis. Love it. Keaton Snavely is here. Hello, Keaton. Shaquille, Happy New Year, everybody. Just rolling in here. Sulex says, appreciated for sharing. I love your goals. Thank you. I love having goals all the time to work toward. I am a very goal-oriented person. I love New Year's for that reason. I don't think you have to make, like, you don't have to wait until New Year's to make resolutions for yourself or create goals. But I like it personally as a time to reflect on the year you've had and then think about what you want to accomplish in the next year. Have you ever tried mummifying an orange? No, I don't know if I will. Who knows? But I don't think I've ever done that before. Take an ice bath for 5 minutes. Ooh boy, I've done ice showers and that was enough for me. I do not like that stuff. I know how good it is. I know people say it's amazing for you, but that's what I'm willing to skip because I feel like I'm really diligent about my health in a lot of other areas. That one is just, no, not for me. Happy New Year, Shaquille. I'm doing good. I got back from my New Year's vacation yesterday and I feel very well rested. It was so relaxing. It was a great time away. How about you, Shaquille? How was your New Year? How was your weekend? We got juice coming out of this orange. Sulex, is that an orange? That's bigger than my head. It is a pretty big orange, yes. I wanted to get a big orange for this pomander that I'm making. Grayman, they say warm and finish with 1 minute cold shower. Kirby, it is huge. Really? Oh, that's so interesting. I don't think of this as being all that big. I'm accustomed to having oranges this size in my grocery store. Oh no, Kirby. Throwing shade on the oranges. Those artificial oranges, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't disagree with you. I remember reading or watching something about how, at least in the United States, produce has been bred to be so much bigger and more colorful than it naturally is in the wild because it looks better and is more enticing to customers. Yeah, but oh well. Makes a nice pomander. It gives me more canvas to work with for this pomander. James Terry, Adam Schaffner already reported 2 coaches fired today. Oof. Shaquille says my weekend was great. Kirby laughing. Andre Carter, hello. Happy New Year. Oh shoot, I lost the whole thing. I haven't bought strawberries since I started growing my own. Makes sense. I mean, I think store-bought would be so mediocre compared to what you can grow yourself. Especially to have it so fresh and ready on your own land. DJ David, oh, Dan is saying, Drift Legend, sorry I missed you. When the orange is ready, she starts with the watermelon. Kirby, I haven't, okay, saw that one. DJ David, I know you probably answered this 1,000 times. What do you do with those oranges when you are finished? So they can sit around your home. I mean, they're used primarily as decoration. They're a holiday ornament or holiday decoration. So I just like having them sit around my home as like a pretty item to look at. And then eventually, you know, the skin, the orange skin gets dried out, a little shrivelly, and then you just toss them. But they're like a nice home decor item. And they've been around for hundreds of years and they have been used. I don't know if it's proven, but I believe they have antimicrobial properties between the orange essence and the clove, the spikes of clove. How many pomanders have you made? So this is my second one only, Ray. I haven't made that many this season. I had started one for my sister. You guys saw me start that one, but I didn't have enough time to finish it before I left on vacation. And when I came home, it had kind of dried out already. And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna start fresh and make one for my sister that's like a fresh store-bought orange instead of giving her one that's halfway done, but the skin has started to dry out. Mr. Fulton Mraz, yes. William, Ethiopian coffee. Interesting, with orange flavor. The ones in the store taste like water. Yeah, Kirby. I'll say this, I can think of times where I've gone to buy specifically fruit from the grocery store, and it just, I was like, this is a letdown. It just didn't taste, it tasted very watery. Like it was all style, no substance. All right, oops, shoot. I got one row done, but I'm breaking this clove. Sorry, clove. This isn't the best line I've done, I'll say. I could do better. Ray, Shaquille, Domoxdy, Dan, oh, that never works with watermelon, sorry. Keaton Snavely, yeah, but the Winter Olympics start on the 6th of, ooh! Gotta get this, if I can. Got it. That is so fun. Thank you, Keaton. I love getting those animated gifts. Winter Olympics start on, excuse me, February 6th. My throat is suddenly really dry. I don't know why. 1 second. I don't know. I'm not like huge on the Olympics, to be quite honest. I might watch some of the figure skating, and I might watch some of the like big air skiers and alpine skiing. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Olympics are cool, but I'm just like, I don't know. They're not my, I don't really feel a need to watch them. All right, I gotta get Keaton written down. Keaton Snavely. Muppet Show is returning on February 4th. Did not know that. Shaquille, John M, SM. Oh shoot, I missed the answer to the first poll. I forget what the question was. Oh, I watched Frankenstein. All right, Keaton, got you on my list. Very fun. Ray says, my brother and I grow most of the fruits we eat. We're currently getting ready to germinate our casa banana seeds, and we are growing saffron this year. Very impressive, Ray. Kirby says, the gift. Mystery gift. Saffron, what's that like? Hard to grow? I personally have no clue. We'll have to hear from Ray. Are you a big fan of track and field? Yes, I do like track and field. I don't really watch it other than at the Olympics. It's just something I don't follow in terms of like the leagues and the competitions going on around the world, but I do like track and field. Jorge Fernandez, hello. Let's see. Happy New Year for you and your family. Same to you, Jorge Fernandez. Thank you. William, I'm going to eat corn dogs on the opening ceremony in the Winter Olympics. Okay. Rack first mentality. Thank you. Kirby, Frankenstein, that movie was great. Yes. Okay, Kirby, I was going off about Frankenstein earlier in this live stream. That movie, I think it's cracked the top 5 best movies I've ever seen in my whole life. I am so obsessed with it. I just was so fascinated by everything, visually stunning, the level of detail on the costuming and the prosthetics, the locations, everything. I was blown away. Oh yes, Kirby. I'm talking about the Frankenstein from 2025 that was on Netflix. Guillermo del Toro, love him so much. It's my new favorite movie by him. And I was just blown away by that. Yes, that is the one I'm talking about, Kirby. Ray says you can grow saffron in a very wide range across the US. It's just a matter of keeping the conditions right 24/7. Then I don't think I would be a good saffron grower because I have killed too many plants in my home. Kurt Good, I love banana and apples and green grapes seedless. Jorge, I'm so sorry for being away. Oh, that's okay. Don't ever be sorry. This is completely optional. Jeff, I wasn't liking that movie. Okay. Shaquille says Hannah with a laughing face. Do I start a new line? I'll start one and I probably won't finish it though. Let's go this way. So the 50 push-ups goal approach, are you doing daily push-ups? Oh yeah, every day I'm practicing my push-ups. I'm up to 15 now. So I'm making progress because when I first started practicing my push-ups, I could do 3. So there's an improvement there. Kirby, Oscar Isaac, oh my God, same. I had only seen Oscar Isaac in Star Wars episodes 7 through 9. He might have popped up in something else, but I'm like, oh my God, this guy's an amazing actor. I don't think I took him seriously enough in the Star Wars movies, but this one, I was like, dude, as the lead actor, you crushed it. He was such a good Victor Frankenstein. I loved all the actors that they cast in that movie. It was my first time seeing Jacob Elordi Granted, he did not look like Jacob Elordi because he was the creature, but I mean, absolutely incredible. I cannot say enough good things about that movie. I was sad when it ended, even though it was 2.5 hours long. Mia Goth, okay, Kirby. I had never heard of Mia Goth before. This was my very first time seeing Mia Goth in a movie. I thought she was perfect for it. My mom was saying that Mia Goth's look in the movie reminded her of Sally from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. But I love the way they styled her. It was very like bare, minimal makeup, really cool costumes and colors. I know it's like, wow, okay, I have never seen this actress before, but she's amazing, and now I feel like I should go and see other movies that she's in. So I thought she was cast so well. Just, oh my god, it was so pretty. It was so pretty. It's one of those movies I want to go back and watch, not only because I loved the plot and the actors and everything, but it was so visually impressive that I know I missed a ton of things the first go around, that I want to go back and really appreciate the costume designs, the scenery, the architecture, the color choices, everything. Oh, that movie, just what a feat as well to make that. Jeff Sulek says, nice. Kirby, he was in Dune. Okay, I didn't watch Dune. I'm not a big like sci-fi person, and definitely not an outer space, other planets type of person. I can do Star Wars, but barely, so Dune never appealed to me. Biker Benny, Jeff, these are in fact cloves. Yes, I am making a pomander, which is where you put cloves into an orange, and it smells so good. Deva Hanan, we were talking about Frankenstein. Marco Glazer, let's go, Hannah. Hope you're well, lady. What is going on with Chelsea and United getting rid of their managers? You are a push-up queen yet? ? My comment don't go through anymore. This one did. I don't know about the other ones. This is the first one I'm seeing from you, Marco. I'm doing well. Happy New Year. I had a wonderful New Year's vacation. Got back yesterday. Chelsea, I'm happy that we fired our coach, Maresco, I forget his whole name. I just think his coaching sucked, and I don't think his substitutions made any sense for so many of the games. And I think you could see the players reacting to his substitutions that were just stupid, in my opinion. So I'm not upset about the Chelsea coach getting fired. The other one, Man U, I'm not remembering the Man U coach. I'd have to Google him. Are you a push-up queen yet? I wouldn't say I'm a push-up queen, but I am making progress on my push-ups. I can do 15 now. Yaba says, dry and wrinkly sounds like my face after a winter day's work. Oh no. Also, Yaba, you have to share. How was the Village Hootenanny? I know you gave an update on my New Year's Eve live stream last week, but I would love to hear more about the Hootenanny. What time did it really end? Was it 7 a.m. like you had said? Space movies are nonsense, says Marco. I mean, a lot of people like the whole outer space genre. I've never enjoyed it much. There's a few things I've watched, like I've seen some Star Trek movies, like the newer ones with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. I've seen, I think I watched Star Trek Voyager. It was fine. It wasn't my fave. Star Wars, I've seen all of them, episodes 1 through 9. I haven't seen any of the spin-offs really, except maybe a few of The Mandalorian. Mostly for Baby Grogu, or Baby Yoda, I mean. Other space movies. That might be it. It's like the aesthetic of space I hate. Dark, cold, lifeless, super futuristic, which just isn't my preferred aesthetic. I love the Downton Abbey aesthetic and the Game of Thrones aesthetic, not futuristic, weird, like alien life forms, spacecraft. Like, no, that is not what I like to watch. Sulex, at this rate, you'll hit 50 before the stream ends. Nice though. Proof that starting small actually works. Rich, Bertha Stein. Dan, no, movies like Avatar are awesome. I am not an Avatar person. Kurt, Hannah, how is your health and heart? Doing good. I'm happy to report. Feeling good. Glad that I could, you know, enter 2026 healthy, able-bodied, with goals, you know, just, I'm grateful for what I've got. Sulex, I'm a Liverpool fan, and for the money we spent, we suck. Yeah, who did you buy? Was it it was Alexander Isak. I know you guys spent a fortune on getting him from Newcastle. Yeah, Liverpool hasn't looked great this year. I mean, I was thinking about this, how last year Diogo Jota died in that car accident with his brother. And I think that certainly had an effect on the team dynamic. Not just losing a player, but losing him. It's one thing to have a player leave the club and get traded away, but to have him pass away in a tragic accident like that probably affected the club. Yeah, Liverpool just doesn't feel the same as they did a year ago. Sulex says, I grew up watching Space 1999. I don't know what that means. Working on the second line over here, guys. Be sure to vote in the poll if you haven't. Dan says, I'm glad we don't think alike, Hannah. That would be boring. I agree with you completely. How boring would the world be if we all thought the same way? The world would be so less interesting. I'll put in one more for now. Oh, this smells like heaven. Oh, NC is here. I don't think I saw you earlier. Happy New Year, NC. Hope you've been well. Sulex, your analysis about current Liverpool was spot on. Yeah, the death was indeed tragic. It was such a shock. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way this person has passed away. I was just blown away by the news. So horrible. Yeah. It's just, yeah, like I had been watching him for so many years, and you're like, oh yeah, I mean, he's got his whole life ahead of him. He's peaked in his career. Liverpool just won the Premier League. Yeah, and then the news, I was like, this is just, I can't imagine. Oof. Keaton says, so 1 clove equals 1 push-up after it's done, or am I the only one that's going to be doing push-ups? I can't do as many push-ups in a row as I've put into this orange yet. How long does the scent last? That's a good question. We'll have to wait and see. Because I gave one to my mom on Christmas, and it's been, what, almost 2 weeks? But I think it depends on how fresh the orange is that you start off with. This one I just bought today, so I would hope that it would last at least a month, if not a few months. NC, it was so great. I don't know if you've seen the video already, but I posted a members only short yesterday. That was a highlight reel just of clips I took while I was up north. It was the perfect vacation. I slept so much. I ate delicious food. We played tons of cards. We watched movies, drove around, did a bit of shopping in the city. It was so amazing. So cozy. Sulek says, I feel sad for Alexander Isak. He may be out for the whole season. What happened to him? Dang. Alexander Isak. Injury. Oh no. What is it? What is his injury? Alexander Isak injury. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He fractured his fibula, lower leg bone. Oh! Fracture to the fibula and ankle ligaments / tissue. Oh no, I missed this. Man, what a bad year for injuries. Shoot. Oh no. He underwent surgery the week of Christmas. How sad is that? Dang. He's out indefinitely after spending all that money on him too. $170 million signing. How terrible. Shoot, I completely missed that update. Dang. NC says, Kirby, my guy. Keaton, keyword yet, you'll get there. Yes, keyword yet. Consistency is key. Rich with the Vikings, Dave Ramsey, and Duke Cannon emojis for members. Keaton Snavely, Kogan Magruder, Happy New Year. Thank you. Chad, oh my gosh, so good to see you. Happy New Year. I was gonna ask you, Chad, because I remember you saying that for your birthday, you were planning on, I don't know if you were planning on like driving around, but you were saying like you were planning on spending your birthday making meals or delivering meals for people, and was curious how that went a couple weeks ago. Or was it? Yeah, I guess it's a couple weeks ago now. Grayman, oh, I thought it was someone here. What was your previous comment? Oh, you gave 30 pizzas away. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's a great way to spend your birthday. I have thought about doing this on either like my birthday or on holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas, because unfortunately there's a lot of people who don't have family to spend them with or find themselves in a really tough spot, either homeless, really struggling to make ends meet, can't afford a lot. And so I've thought like it'd be really cool on Thanksgiving or Christmas or even New Year's Day to volunteer time or give back in some way. That's awesome, Chad. Nice. All right, I'm gonna close this poll in like a minute, so vote if you haven't. Chad says, takes an hour or two and better feeling than any material gift I could get. Yes, that also too. I enjoy getting gifts, especially if it just comes as a surprise. Like, oh, that's so nice, you got me this gift. But the thing is, like Christmas time, there's always like the question of what do you want? What do you want for Christmas this year? What's on your list? And I don't feel like I don't really want any more stuff. I would rather people keep their money and spend it on stuff that they need. Anything that I need, I can afford to buy them for myself. I feel like there shouldn't have to be obligatory gift purchasing, no matter the day or holiday. And yeah, there's also, I think there's like, in a lot of cases, people get to holidays and it's like, all right, I'm gonna get stuff. It's gonna be, I'm gonna get to eat all this stuff and get presents. And I think it's a nice switch up to actually be the one giving stuff away on your birthday or on holidays. Yes, Grayman, I am a big time minimalist. I'm just a minimalist by nature. I don't like accumulating a lot of stuff. It really starts to bother me. It just feels excessive, and I prefer to have open space, less to clean, less to upkeep. And too, like, what's nice if you're more on the minimalist side of things is if I need to, like, I store all of my stuff in specific places. And if I need to think like, oh, where did I put my tape dispenser? Oh, where did I put my AAA batteries? Oh, where did I put my, I don't know, my extra pair of glasses for whatever reason? It's like, I know where everything is stored in my home because I don't have a lot of clutter that I have to sift through. I keep stuff put away in the same spot. And I just feel like the more you have, the easier it is to lose track of stuff you need. So I like the simplicity of being minimalist. 1 minute. Kogan Magruder, for my birthday, I want the Packers to go to the Super Bowl. Okay. Brad is here. William Barry is guessing Bills Seahawks for the poll. Matt Acoustic, happy, I almost said happy birthday. Happy New Year. How I see it is clutter is a cluttered mind. Yeah, that too. I mean, I don't mind like if there's some stuff, like a home has, I don't think a home should look like a pristine magazine cover with no things lying around. But if there's just stuff everywhere, it's just chaotic. It really starts to bother me. Alpha is here. Brad, where did you put your Cheerios? They're in one of my cupboards. You want the Packers to win Super Bowl 60, says Matt Acoustic. Well, given the options in the poll, no. The Packers are in none of them. All right, I'm gonna close this poll question and see what you guys said. Poll number 2, guess which teams I want in the Super Bowl. Buffalo Bills versus Seattle Seahawks came in first. Yes, you guys did good. I'm sure some of you were thinking about the times where I've spoken so highly about Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks and how the Vikings were absolute fools for letting him go. So happy for him. And I also love the Buffalo Bills and what's his face? Jared Allen. I would love to see that matchup. That's the matchup I most want to see in the Super Bowl. Matt Acoustic says that's a travesty, lol. Kirby says knew it. Yes, I 100% NC. I have retired the Cheerios. I have no plans to go back to, oh, I said Jared Allen, that lol, that was a Vikings player. Josh Allen, thank you for the correction, Rich. NC, yes, I have retired the Cheerios. What's funny is I was supposed to get, so I have like a subscription order of Catalina Crunch. You'll see that there's no Catalina Crunch on my countertop today. And I was supposed to get an Amazon delivery of my Catalina Crunch yesterday, and then it said, JK, it's coming today. And now I didn't get a notification. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Catalina Crunch hopefully soon, but I don't have any now, which is sad. Dan says your blooper video clips are funny. Yes, I will have more. I don't have any more to release to you at this point, but I love putting together the blooper reels for members. It really is so fun. Ohio State is back. Rich with the Catalina Crunch emojis, love to see it. All right, I am going to thank those of you who donated. So there were super chats from Rich. Rich gave the first super chats of 2026. Thank you, Rich, and thank you, Eli Magallanes. And then there were gifts from Roger Hess, Kirby, Fifth River Rat, Beamer Boy, and Keaton Snavely. So thank you for the gifts, guys. If you're a member and you haven't seen it already, please go and watch my members only short that I posted. It's highlight clips from my North Shore New Year's vacation. I just got back from it yesterday. What else? Oh, I wanted to say thank you to Happy Life. Happy Life was in here as a mod for a bit tonight. El Rulo made it. Dan says, like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, super chats and stickers are welcome. We are basically at 100 likes. I'm seeing 97, so thank you for that, guys. What else? I need to read a few more comments here. Reaper, good to see you. Rich, New Year's Day was wonderful. Ohio State. Hope you had a good New Year's Day as well. Kirby waving, and thank you, Kirby, for the happy poop from Bertha. Matt Acoustic says, ever try a diamond art gem project? I've never heard of this before. Diamond art gem project. I'm gonna put this into Google. What is this? Ooh, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Honestly, I would love to incorporate a little more arts and crafts into my live streams. Not that I don't like just standing and chatting with you and cooking, whatever, but I would like to do more crafting. I've never heard of these before, but these look really fun. I think this is something that I would like to. Wow. Yeah, I got lots of crafts I actually want to do on my live streams. Like embroidery is one, sewing is one, needle felting is one, pomander making, you guys have already seen that. Bertha is so generous, I know, she's the best. Reaper says, Dippa Dance. Matt Acoustic, I should start a channel. Yes, anyone who's watching this and is contemplating starting a YouTube channel, please start one. You will not regret it. It takes work to grow. Don't be discouraged by low views, no views, low subs. The beginning is really tough. It's not pleasant. Like, it's just the way it goes. If you're a newer channel with fewer subs, fewer people are gonna watch your stuff because it's like, oh, this channel has no subs. No one's watched this video, so I'm not gonna watch it. But you just have to push through the discouragement and, you know, maybe feeling embarrassed that no one's watching your stuff. Like, it doesn't matter, who cares? Like, if you just keep going with it, and I would recommend like, you can film whatever you want, but I think sustainability wise, if you pick something that you truly love and would be doing anyways off camera, in my case, that was cooking and baking and being in my kitchen, because I love being in here anyways. I love going to the grocery store. I love recipes. I love trying stuff. So I was like, I'm doing this anyways and I love it. So I can definitely film myself doing this and do this long term. That's what I would say to someone thinking about starting a YouTube channel. So do it if it's on your mind. I've been working on this one for 3 hours a night. Then definitely people, like, there is someone of all the millions, if not billions of users of this platform that would want to see that, Matt Acoustic. So definitely post it. I would want to see that. That sounds really cool. Dan, when I watch Hannah Christmas video clips, I also want to come to the USA for Christmas. I would say the US is a generally really fun place to celebrate Christmas. So you should do it. AM is here. Kogan Magruder, love the antlers. Thank you. I'm only going to be wearing the antlers for one more live stream. I'm going to be wearing them on Wednesday night's live stream because that is Ethiopian Orthodox Christmas, which is a holiday that my family celebrates. Nick Hussein, thank you. Street Kids United, thank you so much. I've been having a great night. I hope you have been too. So far, so good. Like, I'm excited about 2026. I love like a fresh start to anything, and I'm optimistic about yeah, just what the year holds. Danielle, oh, you made it. I was literally wrapping up. I did my dono thank yous. I know you watched the members only clip that I posted of Duluth, so thank you for watching that, Danielle. Kirby says yes, do it. Kirby, you should start a channel. Yeah, Kirby, we want to hear more from you. Tell us about your life. We have no idea what you do. Keaton Snavely sent a 100, thank you. I will, Rich, and maybe film my farm animals. Akshay is here. We got so many people rolling in here. Callie Chickens, amazing. Yay, good to see you, Callie Chickens. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. When like I've been on some of Kirby's live streams and I see Callie Chickens in there, and then seeing Callie Chickens in here with Kirby I love the connected dots of YouTube. Christina, oh, is that your name? Callie Chickens. I'm just gonna jump to conclusions since Rich is saying Christina. Hello, Christina. I hope I'm assuming right. Bishop Bullwinkle, having a good night. Wow, we got a lot of people rolling in here right at the 2-hour mark. Yaba says, is the red oven mitt still alive and living in the drawer? I don't know if it's alive, but it's here. The drawer might be its coffin. But it is here. Yes. I now have 3 oven mitts. So I've got this one that my sister gifted to me for my birthday. And then there's this Mickey Mouse oven mitt that I got. It was with my hot pot collab, I think. I've got my hot pot over here. So the mitt was just like a surprise addition when I opened the box for this hot pot. So, but the charred red oven mitt is here, and I think I'll just keep it because it's funny and I can still get use out of it. Of course, Yaba would be checking on the red oven mitt. Paulo, you're always smiling. I love it. Keep that energy. Yep. There's always something to be grateful for, always something to get pumped up about. It's like, yes, you can always have a positive attitude, even when life sucks. Life is good for me right now, but I can think of times where it's like I was struggling, I was unmotivated, I was upset about something, but you can always choose to have a positive attitude. Callie says, everyone is green in here. Yes, this is because, and I'm gonna say Christina, since that's what Rich was saying. Yes, Christina. So there is this user, I haven't seen him tonight, but it was during my Christmas Eve and Christmas Day live streams, and it might have been the day after Christmas too. His name is Pavlo Fedorov. He's based in Argentina, and he was gifting tons of super chats, tons of memberships. I lost count of the memberships, but it was in the hundreds. If I open up my channel dashboard right now, where do I find this info? I should be better at this by now. Okay, memberships. Because it fluctuates month by month or whatever the interval is when the person first got it, but I currently have 548 memberships to my channel, which has also been a motivator for me to post more member content, because a lot of these will just drop off because they're gifted and the person isn't actually like subscribing to the membership, if that makes sense. Like a gifted membership lasts, you would know this, Callie Chickens, but for those of you who don't know, a gifted membership is like, okay, you get like basically like a free month trial that someone else is covering to check out the members' content, but then typically someone who's gifted a membership is not going to be renewing it because they haven't set up like auto pay and bought into it themselves. So while I have all these gifted members on my channel, 548 to be exact, it's like I want to take advantage of having this many members and post more stuff, because why not? All right, Callie Chickens, hello. Akshay, I am 32 years old. I will be turning 33 this year, now that it's 2026. I'll be turning 33 in September. It's weird to say this year, because this year will be a new birthday. Alex, the man. Funny. Ohio State says you have a nice day. Pavlo, I know Pavlo is a legend. Christina bringing it, says Rich. Callie and Allie. Oh, cool. This is my other channel. Oh, wait, this is so cool. Wait, what? Oh my god, I love this. How cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Callie Chickens has a second channel. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to this one too. This looks so cute. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm taking a little side trip here. Callie and Allie. Oh my gosh, I love this. Whoa, hold up. Wait, this is so impressive. So, Callie Chickens, you have one channel with 2.78K subs, and then you have a second channel with almost 30K subs. Dang, that's impressive. Honestly, people who have, like, I'm assuming both of your channels are monetized with that many subs. That is so cool that you have, I think people who have multiple high sub count / monetized channels, that is like so cool. Anyways, Rich, Callie and Allie. All right, got you. I'm subbed to your second channel. How long are you keeping that red one? Probably forever, Kirby. Mad Acoustic. Hello. Hey, Hannah, on a baking note, did you make any stupendous goodies over the holidays? I have been really dialing back my intake of sweets. I like them, but I'm focusing much more, especially because I've got, I'm gonna be training for a half marathon, probably starting in like late February, March. But it's like, I'm trying to be, I have many reasons for this, but I can feel junk, like if I've been eating poorly, it shows when I train, and there is quite a bit of type 2 diabetes in my family, so, and other related, like poor diet illnesses, like obesity and kidney disease, like I would say I'm pretty health conscious. I do like sweets, but lately I've really been trying to crack down. I think I said this previously, but I truly believe that sugar is the final boss of my life to defeat, because nothing tempts me like sugar, sweet things do. So I like them, but I can also just, if calories weren't a thing, if I just didn't care at all about what I was eating, I could easily polish off an entire case of Oreos, probably, half a dozen donuts, no problem. I just have like a very healthy appetite and a huge, wicked sweet tooth. And I'm really trying to get ahead of things so that they don't burn me later in life. A lot of you know too that I would say my longest term goal is to live to be at least 120 years old. And I'm like, I think it's doable, especially in this era that we live in with like crazy advancing technology and medical science and whatever, data, health devices, you name it. But also too, it's like if I want to live a long life and also be mobile and healthy as an older person, that does mean making some cuts and sacrifices, so to speak, on certain things, and sugar is one of them. I really try to watch my sugar. Alex the Man, Jorge Fernandez, Bip Lab Singa. I was up in northern Minnesota for my vacation. Tim Boatwright, yes, very nice of Pavlo. Fry from 98. Oh, I'm sorry, absolutely flubbed an interview today for a great job. Do you know that for a fact? I mean, I feel like my gut has usually been right when I thought I did good or not good in an interview, but I guess you never know until you get a confirmation from them. But you can also, you can interview at other places too. Callie, Keaton, I know that feeling about flipping an interview. Fred Marines, great to see you. Happy New Year. Kirby says, yeah, but they're still here. Sorry. I was meaning to like sign off just a bit ago, and then suddenly there were all these people. William Paul, I'm doing good. Having a good New Year so far. What day? My birthday is the 15th. The legend is legendary. My birthday is September 13th, so we're very close. Callie and Allie says, you look super young. Thank you. I think I look like someone who could be in their 30s, especially depending on the outfit and the hairstyle. But I do get a lot of comments in here of people thinking that I'm in my 20s. Jordan's World is here. Hi, Jordan's World. Yeah, but what happened to the new emojis? Oh, they're here. They're here. Johnny Theva, good to see you. Kirby, yep, love it. Get them likes up, says Jordan's World. I know, we're at 109 now, which is great. Tim Broadwright, what is your must-watch video that is member-only content? Oh, 100%. I tried so hard on this video, but thank you for asking this question because there's so many members in the chat right now. Tim Broadwright, how should I say this? My absolute top must-see members only video is the My Life Story video that's 19 minutes long. Like, I tried so hard on that video. So if you're a member and if it's only a brief, like if you're only briefly a member, if there's any video that you watch, definitely watch the Get to Know Me. I think it's like My Life Story in 19 minutes or something. Joe Sensei is here, comboing the hearts. Thank you, Joe. Kirby, Ankit Gupta, Lucas Star Norte. Fred, I'm doing good. How about you? Rich, Jordan's World, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jordan's World. I appreciate you. Let's see here, Dan. Same to you. Thank you. Keaton Snavely, 1 sweet snack per day or 5 push-ups for every snack after that. LOL. Yeah, it's just, it's like, do I really need that? Or am I just eating it because I saw it and then suddenly got a craving? Like, it's one of those things where it's not good for you in large quantities, especially if you're consuming sugar chronically. I could go on and on about this, but yes, I'm keeping my sugar in check, guys. We got Jupiter Clone. Is that your wedding picture on the fridge? I love that. How crazy would it be? It'd be like, low-key, look at my wedding. No, so this is not my wedding photo. This is, oh, I wonder if I feel a little protective about showing people's photos since this is not, you know, they haven't consented to it. I think it's small. I'll just keep it at a distance. But this is my childhood best friend. She got married to her now husband back the first weekend of May of 2025. And there's a vlog about this. If you guys go to my channel, I made a vlog of my trip out to, I flew into Baltimore and they got married just outside of Annapolis, Maryland. And it was really fun. So got to go to their wedding and this was their holiday card that they sent. Yeah, so that's who's in this picture. I'm not gonna hold it up any closer just because, I don't know how I would feel about someone holding up my picture really close on the internet somewhere. But yes, childhood bestie and her husband. I went to her wedding last spring. Thank you, Jordan's World. I did answer your Hogmanay question. Oh no, I didn't see it. Who saw the Hogmanay response from Yaba? Because I didn't. I wonder if it didn't go through. All right. Fred Marines, AM. Oh, sorry about that, Yaba. I did not see it. Kurt, good. I like eggplant and I like rice. Yes. I don't know if, I think I've had them together. Dan, if Hannah wants to live to be 120 years old, she must move to a warm country because all the people who are that old live in a warm area. Not true. No. I would argue that living in a colder climate actually helps you live longer. Always and forever, hello. Joe Sensei was sending the floating hearts. Thank you so much, Joe. Happy New Year. Ty is here. Thank you. Hannah loved the reindeer headband. Yes, I'm wearing this for one more day. I'll be wearing this at the Wednesday night live stream this week because that is Orthodox Christmas. Dragoliube is here. Jordan's World says you're welcome. Jupiter clone, Jordan's World, amazing photo. I know, it was very, very fun. I say eat all the sugar and deal with it later. No, Kirby, no. I can't, I could. Some people, that's, okay. This is where I am not trying to tell people how to live a certain way, because I'm like, everybody should live the life that they want to live, and just, people need to bud out. I personally, that's not the way I operate. I'm trying to, I would say a consistent theme of my life is I am chronically thanking past me for a choice or something I did in the past where I'm like, thank you for taking school seriously. Thank you for putting in an application for that one job I didn't think I was gonna get. It's like, I feel like I've been grateful to past me for like thinking ahead, trying to get ahead of things, thinking long term. So I'm like, and also Kirby, I don't know about your family, but it is personal for me because I feel like I've seen in my family members who are now, you know, these are like uncles and aunts mostly, where it's like they haven't kept on top of their diet or their fitness, and it's just, you see like the hardship and the pain and the chronic illnesses and the medical bills and the sadness and depression of people who are now in their 60s and 70s, and I'm just like, I really don't want that to be me. You can't control everything, but it's like, as much as I can avoid it, I really don't want that to be my picture of health when I'm 60s, 70s, heading into old age. And so much of it has to do with diet and lifestyle in general. So seeing it, like I've seen it now with older relatives, and I'm like, it's sad to see, and I really don't want this to be me at that age. So I'm trying to avoid it. Dan, yes, I saw that you made a trip through Europe. It's a pity I didn't know you yet. I will certainly have met you when you were in Amsterdam. Amsterdam was so fun. I would love to go back to Amsterdam. I can't believe it. It's now almost 11 years since I was in Amsterdam. I took a weekend vacation there with my friend who got married. She and I did a weekend trip in Amsterdam in February. Oh, it was so bitter cold, but it was so much fun. I will probably be back in Amsterdam. I don't know when. I also got to go to the Van Gogh Museum, and Van Gogh is one of my all-time favorite painters. But yeah, loved it there. Jupiter Clone says, yeah, I agree. Gonna be on here a while, Hannah. I know, Keena, right? I know, I was doing the whole, thank you, wrapping it up. That was 20 minutes ago, I think. That's sweet of you to keep it there. Yes, I love to kind of rotate out, you know, stuff that I get. Holiday, this has been like holiday card season, so I wanted to put some of them up there. Jordan's World, thank you. Callie Green Clean, you look so wholesome. Thanks. That's the type of content I put up on here. I am not doing anything that you could not open up at your work desk, in front of your young children, in a church, at a funeral. I'm trying to think of other like formal settings. No crazy stuff on here. No. Mark G. What about ABBA? Like the music group? I don't mind them. Moon and back. Sorry to pop in and dip. That's okay, Ernest. No worries. I did have a good day back at work today, and it's been a good start to 2026. Just look on the internet, real truly, Jordan's World, health is wealth. Yep, 100%. Keaton, we appreciate you very much, Hannah. I appreciate you guys for hanging out on here and leaving comments and voting in my polls. A lot has changed in Amsterdam in 11 years. I can imagine some of the changes, but even then, so I was in Amsterdam February of 2015, and even then, marijuana was completely legal, and it wasn't legal, at least here in Minnesota. Now it is here. But at the time, I remember thinking like, oh my God, this is so crazy. There's marijuana everywhere, and these coffee houses are filled with smoke, and there's all these cannabis items. It was very weird to walk around that stuff. I don't know about other changes though with Amsterdam. Guxy Goo is here, works the same. Dialectical Monist, the 80s were great. I hear this from all of the adults I know that were in their heyday, like young adults in the 80s. Hannah, amazing stream. Hope you have a great night. You too. And I'm actually gonna hop off of here now, like I meant to 20 minutes ago. I want to remind you guys that my next live stream is Wednesday night this week. Is this Wednesday night, this coming Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. It's so weird because for the longest time I was putting the day of Livemas, like the next day, and this is, but that's done. Good night, Keaton. Dialectical Monist. I actually personally hate the 80s, so I would never do an 80s themed live stream. Fred says, does anybody know what it means when your username is green? Yes, I'm so glad you asked, Fred. It means that someone gifted you a membership to my channel, which means, Fred, Fred, it means you're a member of my channel. One of the member perks is the members only emojis that I've uploaded for members. That's a little redundant. And then when you, like, wherever you type in your comments, there's a smiley face. And if you're a member, you can use all of these, like, I'm just gonna put them in the chat. Feel free, other members, to put in the members only chats. But these are specific emojis I picked for members to use, and they're specific people, things, items that I love. And I won't be able to put them all in a chat, but in a single chat. But those are the emojis that members can use. I'm certain it was Pavlo Fedorov. If we see him again, hopefully we will, you can thank him, Fred, because Pavlo gifted hundreds of memberships to my channel. Hi, Zach. Kirby's waving. Dialectical Mana says, LOL, I know. Hunka Crab, good to see you. Yabba, no problem. You do well, so I'll repeat it next new, yes. Yes, I want to hear how it went. I don't know where I missed your comment, but apologies, Yabba. I can't wait to hear about your Hogmanay. I know, Kirby, this is literally, I've said this before, this is like the Minnesota goodbye. If you guys haven't heard of a Minnesota goodbye, it's basically when you're trying, like, say you run into someone at the post office and you have a little chit chat, and then it's like you walk out together, and then one person starts to kind of go toward their car and the other person follows them over there. And the person gets into their car and then rolls down their window and keeps chatting. And before you know it, you've been chatting, saying goodbye for like 2.5 hours. And it's like, someone needs to end this now so we can actually go. But yes, this just keeps going. You bought a membership. Hunka Crab, Dan. Our central station has been completely renovated, more museums. Ooh. Very cool, Dan. I will definitely be back in Amsterdam. Dan, I did not know. Let me just click on your channel. Ninja Danny. So that's your channel name. Ninja Danny, I didn't realize it's not always apparent to me who's from the United States and who's from other countries. I didn't realize you were from Amsterdam, from the Netherlands. So that's super, super cool. I will make it back there at some point. I don't know when. Kirby, Rich, I'll skip the Ronaldo one, fair enough, Kirby. Thank you, Brittany, for subscribing. Biplab Singa, and I think that's it. One more reminder, just in case you missed it the first time. Reminder that my next live stream, okay, thanks for the sub, but please don't spam comments over and over. My next live stream is Wednesday night this week at 8 p.m. Central Time. USA. So I will see you guys not tomorrow like live miss, but I will see you in 2 days. I know, the Minnesota goodbye has ended. Whenever you guys see me at the end of a live stream and I've been saying goodbye and wrapping it up for more than 5 minutes, you should just call me out and say Minnesota goodbye. Your fave Mex, 8 p.m. Wednesday. Last day to catch me wearing these earrings until Christmas season in like 11 months or something. So I will see you guys in 2 days. Thank you for joining. It's been fun. And I hope you guys I hope you're having a good start to your new year. And hopefully I can get this pomander finished for my sister. All right, guys, Dan, of course I understand you. I've only known you for a month. It's even harder for you with so many people. I appreciate it though. The people who comment a lot on here, I feel like I get to know you really quick. Fred, if you see problems before I do. Oh, Pavlo. Yes. Yes. 100%. Will do, Fred. All right, guys. Take care. I will see you in 2 days. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central. Have a great, I don't know, couple days until I see you again. Bye.